The path of spiritual practice 修行之道 1. Why practice? To relieve suffering. The fundamental purpose of spiritual practice is to relieve suffering. In Buddhism, suffering dukkha is categorized into 3 types. Suffering of suffering dukkha-dukkha. This is the most obvious form of suffering, including physical pain, illness, aging, death, and emotional pain such as heartbreak and separation. Suffering of change viparinama-dukkha. This suffering arises when pleasant experiences come to an end. For example, the loss of possessions, the departure of loved ones, or the fading of success. All-pervasive suffering sankhara-dukkha. This is the deepest form of suffering, stemming from the inherent impermanence of all things and our inability to control this impermanence, causing a constant undercurrent of unease. Through spiritual practice, we aim to recognize and transcend these forms of suffering, achieving a state of lasting peace and happiness. 2. Benefits of practice. The only way, and no side effects. The benefits of spiritual practice are numerous and come without side effects. Inner peace, meditation and mindfulness practice lead to a state of calm and tranquility, reducing stress and anxiety. Increased wisdom practice encourages deep self-reflection and understanding, helping us make wiser decisions. Moral improvement. By following higher ethical standards, we improve our own lives and our relationships with others. Emotional stability. Practitioners become better at managing their emotions, remaining calm and rational in the face of challenges. No side effects. Unlike other methods that may rely on external substances or interventions, spiritual practice relies solely on inner transformation, ensuring there are no adverse side effects. 3. Consequences of not practicing. Falling into hell. Not practicing means we continue to be plagued by ignorance and afflictions, which can lead to emotional turmoil. Those who do not practice are often controlled by negative emotions such as jealousy and fear, leading to significant distress. Relationship issues. A lack of awareness and wisdom can result in conflicts and misunderstandings with others. Spiritual crisis. Without practice, finding meaning and purpose in life becomes difficult, leading to a sense of spiritual emptiness. Falling into hell. This refers not only to the hellish realms in religious contexts but also to the experience of persistent suffering and mental anguish in this life. 4. The first step of practice. Calming the mind. The first step in spiritual practice is to calm the mind. Only with a calm mind can we observe and understand our inner states. Meditation. Focusing on the breath or a specific object helps calm the mind and serves as the foundation of practice. Mindfulness. Being aware of the present moment without being distracted by past regrets or future anxieties enhances clarity. Breath focus. Concentrating on the breath entering and leaving the body is a simple yet effective method to achieve inner calm. 5. The second step of practice. Understanding everything is consciousness. Understanding the concept of everything is consciousness is crucial. 6 consciousnesses. These are the basic ways we perceive the world through our senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch, and thought. 7th consciousness, manas. This is the sense of self or ego, which creates attachment and differentiation. Its consciousness alaya. Known as the storehouse consciousness, it stores all our experiences and karmic seeds, influencing our behavior and reactions. Recognizing how these consciousnesses operate helps us understand our actions and emotions better, enabling more effective practice. 6. The third step of practice. Not being bound by consciousness. The goal is to not be bound by our consciousness, which means overcoming attachment, letting go of sensory pleasures and material desires, and not being enslaved by them. Understanding impermanence, accepting that all things are transient and not clinging to them reduces suffering. Inner freedom, maintaining inner freedom despite external changes and internal turmoil, leading to true liberation. 7. Final goal, attaining nirvana. The ultimate aim of spiritual practice is to attain nirvana, relieving suffering. Through continuous practice, we gradually diminish our suffering and attain a state of inner joy. Extinguishing afflictions. By eliminating all afflictions and ignorance, we achieve complete purity and enlightenment. Nirvana. Nirvana represents the ultimate peace and freedom, free from the cycle of birth and death samsara. It is the highest goal of practice, symbolizing total liberation and bliss. Spiritual practice is a long and profound journey. Through consistent self-observation, adjustment, and improvement, we can progressively approach this ultimate goal, achieving true relief from suffering and lasting happiness.